I'm going to pull an oracle and channel a message from the angel realms. If you feel called, please stay. We have Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. So something about today feels a little different than most days. It feels like after a time period of losing control, of kind of falling victim to your own habits and toxic behaviors and beliefs, you kind of regained that sense of clarity and groundedness within yourself. So that inner strength has come out. It's almost like I'm seeing like a lion's roar, like, rah, like, this is who I am. Like you finally just, fully taking control of yourself and absolutely nobody else around you, just your internal battles, your internal thoughts and your feelings. And so with the Mother Rose returning to each other, this makes me feel like there's just a lot that has been going on for you that has been keeping you separate from yourself and ultimately from the world around you. And the more control you're able to gain of your internal, it's like almost internal warfare. But I want to use that term really lightly because it really feels like you're embodying this sense of peace after this time period of feeling like you have been at war with yourself, like literally fighting yourself. It's almost like what I'm being shown is that bridge between the new world and the old world, and just this tug of war, like this whole entire battle taking place right on this bridge, because you're not in this old world, but you're not fully in this new world, but you can feel it, you can taste it, you can sense it, it's real. And so what I'm receiving the image of is just complete peace. It's like, that's a really vivid image. What I'm seeing is basically you like holding, your sword to your older version self throat and choosing to walk away, choosing to make peace. Not like you're not, it's like putting it to rest, putting everything that you are not to rest, like saying the words, you can go now. You can go now in peace. Your work here is done. You are no longer needed. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your fight. Because it is your fight that, got you to this point. It is your fight that saved your life so many times throughout your younger years. It is that survival, that strength. But you've come to a point where, your love of yourself, your love, your compassion, your forgiveness, your understanding, your acceptance, your empathy, your humanity, like your just how you are and who you are towards yourself and others is so much stronger in love. And that's what you've chosen to become. So you've chosen to put to rest that version of yourself that had to fight, that had to struggle, that had to be guarded, that had to, scream and yell or shut down and fear. It's like that state of survival is no longer needed. And so letting those last bits and pieces of that survival mode fall away from you now, that's where you're at. It's not even falling away from you now. That's where you've been at. Now it's literally a matter of walking away, like walking fully away from this old version of yourself that you are not, and walking fully into this new world that is already built for you. Like this kingdom is already here. White translucent walls, gold carvings, gold decor. It's white, it's gold. There's flowers, there's gardens, there's laughter, there's children, there's joy. There's creation, there's creativity, there's artwork. There's love, there's intimacy, there's vulnerability. Like this is what you fought so hard for, and you fought for so long that it's like that part of you, that version of you that was fighting, just all they knew to do was fight. There was no love, there was no enjoyment, there was no peace. All they knew to do was fight and keep going, because if they stopped, they wouldn't make it. And that is why that version of you has to be put to rest. Like They can go now. In peace, you can go now. And you can still take with you the skills that you've learned to protect yourself, to use your discernment. But your fight, your passion, your strength comes from love. Not from war, not from hate, not from rage. Your strength comes from your connection to self and choosing peace and choosing love. After so many battles and experiences that, much of this world will choose the opposite. Much of this world will choose to change, to harden themselves away, to become cold. But you chose love. 555 on the timer. You chose love, and that is why you will have success in all that you do. That is why you will experience pleasure, passion, bliss in love. That is why you will come into divine union with a soulmate who is just quite literally perfection, who will support your personal growth, who will show you what it is to truly be loved as you show them what it is to truly be appreciated. You, my love, you are entering into the most peaceful and abundant and blessed timeline. I just got chills as I said that. So step away from what you are not and stand your ground. Be firm about it. Say, you cannot have me. You never will. This is not who I am. I won't even allow these thoughts to be entertained in my head, because you have that power. You have the strength because you love yourself so much. You honor yourself as sacred, as divine, as child of God. And so you are about to be shown what it is to be child of God.